Shadow work is necessary, but be aware of the healer's trap. Now, this is a thing for empaths, people who awaken, who are expanding their consciousness, who are evolving, who are working on themselves to better themselves, where they are healing, where they are intentionally reconnecting to their greater sense of self, yet within that healing almost perpetuate themselves in this healing trap of never being healed enough, where they feel like they are constantly having to heal in order to become whole, therefore not being whole already, therefore actually scattering more parts of themselves. And welcome back to the Activation Vibration. I'm Heather, and in this video I'm going to share with you how to do shadow work without getting stuck, and how to identify whether you are actually healing and in a space where it's necessary for you to be healing, or where you are just entrapping and confining yourself more in this illusion that you are never going to be healed enough. So as I mentioned, shadow work is necessary. It's a key component of the Ascension process. In order for us to become more light and to make more space, we have to clear the channels of density. We have to let go of what's been holding us back in order to free and liberate our souls, ourselves. So there's no getting away from that, and we don't even want to get away from it because the shadow work actually makes us stronger. Again, it makes us more light. It brings more light to our bodies, to our beings, to our souls, to our spirits, and thus to everything around us. So we want to do the shadow work, and it's not even like that's a bad thing. Yet, with everything, there can be an addiction that is created from that high of going into the shadow and healing and going through a transformation, some explosive experience, or maybe it's like a death experience, or maybe it's whatever it is, it's a stagnant, long process. That light that comes after, there can be an addiction to that whole circus of the experience, which again is necessary. So when it is time for you to do shadow work, and it's something this is something that actually is a deep healing that needs to take place in order for me to continue to be my best version of self, and for me to grow and to evolve and to shift, to move and to upgrade. And when you are in that space, fully go into it. If you need to be dead, if you need to be dark, if you need to feel it, if you need to be depressed, if you need to be low, do whatever is necessary for you to actually feel it and experience it. Actually do the shadow work, face it, identify it. I also have another video on shadow work, and I actually mentioned the healer's trap in that video too, so I will link it below. And if you want to know more about shadow work, definitely go watch that video because I explain it more in depth, how to actually do shadow work. But do the shadow work, face it, feel it, go into it. Yet, make sure to pull yourself out. That is actually also a process, a necessary phase of shadow work, is to also pull yourself out, to also see the light, to also shift your energy to where you are now directing and focusing on rebuilding, on growing, on bringing in the light, on experiencing the light. Because yes, we specifically came to Earth to do the healing and to shift and to grow and to upgrade, but we also came to actually experience and amplify the beauty of it all. And if you are stuck in the healer's trap where you are just perpetuating this illusion of you not being whole, not being healed enough, and holding yourself back because you're in this cycle, then you are actually defying the other purpose of being here on Earth, to experience and again to amplify the beauty, the love, the light. And with shadow work being an intense process where you have to invest a lot of energy, this is too, where it's necessary for you to maybe shift a few things, do a few things differently, so you can pull yourself out. And again, identify if there are just more layers that actually need to be healed in order for you to fully transcend from this, but also identify if you are just perpetuating this feeling of unwholeness, because you are actually whole, perfect right here, right now. You have enough light to shift and change the world. You actually do. And it's beautiful that you continue to evolve and to shift and to bring through an even higher frequency into your body, your being, into your emanation, your expression here on Earth. So thank you for that. And at the same time, also know you're good. You are good, you are amazing, you're beautiful, you're perfect as you are. Keep doing the healing, yet meanwhile, make sure you are also balancing the light. Again, it's a skill. It's not just an easy task. It actually requires a lot of energy and dedication and intention and focus to maintain this frequency of light, of happiness, regardless. Yes, all that shit is going on. Yes, I even personally experience it in my personal life, with my family, with other things that are holy shit. Yet, regardless, like, I choose the light, and that's my strength. That is my vulnerability to go into and to feel and to acknowledge all of these things and yet still be like, I choose love. I choose love. So make sure you are choosing love, that you are pulling yourself out of the shadow when it is time and honoring who and what you are here and now. And a few things you can do to actually do that, to pull yourself out, is to follow your passion, your heart, your excitement, your joy. What does the inner child, the little version of you, want to do, want to express? What used to feel so good to you that maybe doesn't have the external achievement notification of value from it, but is fun? What makes you laugh? What makes you funny, free, silly, happy, and enjoying seeing the beauty of life, emanating and expressing, amplifying the beauty of life? What nourishes you and replenishes you? Do that. That is how you pull yourself out. Only you know how to actually do that because only you know what feels so good to you. But do what only you can do for you. Give yourself that. Nourish your body, your human, your heart with that. Again, that is also part of your responsibility, is to take care of yourself. Like, take care of yourself, please. Like, we need you. We love you. You are so loved. And if you see anyone else who may be perpetuating themselves in this, like, unending cycle of not being healed enough, then send them this video or remind them the importance of pulling themselves out and maybe amplify, support that in their reality for them. Once again, you are a conduit of light. You are here to bring a higher frequency, a remembrance, so please take care of yourself. And I'm curious if you have experienced any layers of the healer's trap or perpetuating yourself in healing, or maybe you are just learning what shadow work is, and in that case you need to go watch the other video that I will leave in the description where it teaches you how to actually do shadow work, because again, shadow work is extremely necessary. Please do the fucking healing. But also, at the same time, like, pull yourself out, reminding you of the light, and you are here to do the same for others. So thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I love you. As always, blessings.